We've all heard of the 7 deadly sins: pride, greed, lust, envy, wrath, sloth, and maybe another one if I miss one, I don't know. But what if I told you there was actually an 8th one, a secret one, that's plaguing humanity worse than any other sin today? Internet clout. And today I'm going to talk about a guy who's pretending to be a repeated victim of hate crimes in his neighborhood, all for that sweet, sweet internet clout. Today we're talking about Xander Fit, who's a TikTok creator with 1.1 million followers on the platform. Take a look at this shit. I gotta play some copyright-free music over because the music he uses is copyright, but of course he just uses trendy, happy music over all these videos. And I'm going to file this under the heading, Things That Never Happened. Now, aside from him gradually turning into a shirtless boat captain, no part of this story makes sense. So you mean to tell me your neighbor delivered you a note that looked like this? Yeah, that just didn't happen. You just took a bunch of corny homophobic Reddit comments from 2014 and slapped them on a note. But you didn't even actually slap them on a note. You just said it was written on a note that you didn't show us. And why didn't you show us the note? I mean, you're already saying what's on it. Wouldn't it have been easier to just show us the note since it's so real? Like, this dude didn't even take the effort to actually show the fake note. The source is just, trust me, bro. But this theme here is common on Xander Fit's page, making claims of things that clearly never actually happened. His imaginary homophobic neighbor who's repeatedly harassing and assaulting him without a lick of proof behind these claims. Let's watch another one. This is genuine lunacy. You were watching an actual madman on TikTok. This dude is having a severe episode of delusional, narcissistic, idiotic psychosis. Let's break this one down though. First of all, this psychotic individual, completely void of any actual genuine human emotion, can't even fake actual genuine human emotion. He can't even pretend to have actual emotion because he does not have any. What is this emotionless, robotic ass acting? What is this? Is this what you think being upset looks like? How many times have you seen somebody experience something that's genuinely upsetting and traumatic and they reacted like this? Actual angry people do not react like this. I've seen better acting in TikTok reality shows. This is like the shit we used to see in those old prank videos where they'd pay those really cheap actors to fake being upset. Like, this isn't real, bro. This is not like genuine human emotion. You can see right through this. And why mention you caught it on your brand new CCTV but not actually show us the footage? This very real footage. What was even the point of that? Just, once again, another case of source, trust me, bro. And then they claim that 2 days later, their neighbor came over and replaced their flag with a Trump flag. First of all, he doesn't even live in America. Why would a heavy Trump supporting American move to Europe? So you mean to tell me a heavy Trump supporting American moved into your European neighborhood and is consistently harassing you and brought a ladder to your front yard to replace your pride flag with a Trump flag? Does that sound like reality to you? That is the most random and stupid, unrealistic scenario ever. And Trumpers love America. Why would they leave to go to Europe and then harass you? But random and unrealistic scenarios are a common theme here, you know. But let me hit you with something else if you aren't yet convinced that this shit is all fake. He claims that 2 days went past before the Trump supporter came over and replaced his flag with a Trump flag. But when you look at the grass and flower placement of his garden from 2 days ago before to the supposed 2 days after, Everything is in the exact same place. Even the dead flower petals haven't moved an inch, not even a centimeter. In 2 days? In 2 whole days, 48 hours, a dead flower petal hasn't moved or look any different, no discoloring or anything. It's just exactly how it was. 2 days went by and nothing moved. I'm sorry, but what? It doesn't make any sense. You just went in your house and threw a different outfit on, dude. This is the laziest fake shit. The least he could have done was at least actually wait 2 days to go put that shit up or something. I don't know. Kick the rocks around a little bit, make it look like it's been, weathered 2 days. But he didn't even do that much. He literally just ran in his house, put a different outfit on, replaced the flag, and just hit record again. But if you're still not convinced, let's watch another. You're just punishing yourself. Aha! I draped a massive rainbow flag over my entire house and have completely disabled my ability to see out my 2 front windows, even though I have a neighbor consistently coming over here to assault my property and harass me. And now it just looks like I live in a giant rainbow tent. This'll show them. Like, what? What does that even mean? What is going on? Like, this just shows the mentality of stupidity at play here, bro. Even in his fake made up scenario, he still looks stupid. So with this same line of thought that he carries on through life with, this stupid line of thought, no wonder he can't even make a decently fake video. He can't even make this fake shit look a little real, because he's this line of thought, this inconsistent, nonsensical line of thought that he operates with is everywhere. It is the way he moves. That's why these very obviously fake videos look very obviously fake and are stupid. Like, what? How is that a get back? You're literally only hurting yourself in this situation. But this situation was entirely made up. So you just voluntarily made yourself look like a complete idiot on TikTok for some internet points. Congratulations. He's holding an anti-trans rally at his house? Who holds a rally at their house? And who holds an anti-trans rally in a neighborhood? What? That alone is just an incredibly unrealistic scenario, especially for a neighborhood that would look like that. It's clearly a pretty nice looking neighborhood. I mean, his house is big. The houses around his are big. What kind of redneck hillbilly shit is that? Like, huh? You don't see shit like that take place in neighborhoods that look like that, bro. I'm sorry, but you really just don't. He wants the government to revoke some trans rights. Revoke some trans rights? What does that even mean? So, like, not all rights, but some? That's so unspecific and just not real. Like, it's not real. Like, that didn't happen. And that flag you put up is in your backyard. Why wouldn't you put it up in your front yard if you want them to see it? You see what I mean here? Nothing here actually makes sense in any of these videos he posts. And he posts a lot of them of his neighbor burning his flag, cutting his flag, stealing his flag, ripping it in half and putting it on his, in his bushes and shit. Like, this is a consistent, reoccurring thing. Yet he's yet to post it, like, since he has CCTV, apparently he installed that shit. He is yet to post any video evidence of any of this actually happening. He is clearly yet to go to the authorities for his property consistently being vandalized. It doesn't make sense. Okay, he has a lot of stupid videos, but this might be his dumbest one. Okay, so once again on things that never happened, this entire story. First of all, why would Neighborhood Watch tell you can't have a pride flag up in your own backyard? If anything, wouldn't the HOA do that? But I mean, you could argue that the neighborhood watch is just part of the HOA, so I could give you that. But why would they do that? And why are you just lazily sticking flags into your shrubs? They're about to fall, bro. They're gonna fall in a few seconds. There's zero intention on keeping those flags up, sticking them in the shrubs like that. Like they literally have zero intention on keeping these flags up, and they're not even attempting to hide it. And so he looked at the rules of the neighborhood watch and saw his house was out of their jurisdiction by 2 meters, approximately 2 meters. Yeah, that just didn't happen. Like that didn't happen. 2 meters, approximately 2. Like, you'd still live in the neighborhood, doofus. Why would your house reside 2 meters outside of your own neighborhood? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work like that. So you mean to tell me your neighborhood lies 2 meters outside of your neighborhood watch's rules? So what about the other neighborhood you'd fall into? Or are you 2 meters in between 2 different neighborhoods? I can literally see that you were part of the neighborhood in your video, dude. You can see the houses. So the other neighborhood you fall into just has a completely separate rule set about hanging up pride flags in your backyard? Is that what you mean to tell me? Yeah, it makes no sense. That doesn't make a lick of sense. It's not even attempting to make a shred of sense. And of course the comments are disabled because he knows damn well this is a fat load of horse shit. But my primary issue with this is he's essentially trying to stir up shit that isn't there. He's trying to create tension between people that isn't there. And what if one of his 1.1 million followers on TikTok were to actually find where he lives and locate his neighbors? Imagine the type of harassment they would have to deal with, and they would probably have no idea why. This dude is on the internet pretending to be a victim of hate crimes, all for some internet clout and views. This is a mental disorder. This is not normal human behavior. He's propping himself as this brave and courageous knight for the LGBTQ community by pretending to fight against imaginary crimes, almost fantasizing being harassed. What this does is invalidate and mock people who are actually experiencing real harassment. You know, the type of harassment that isn't pretty, the type of harassment that you can't play trendy music over, the type of harassment that doesn't end well and result in you gaining followers on TikTok. Real hate and real crimes. And his page is almost entirely built upon this. Fake crimes, being a pretend victim of hate crimes, capitalizing off a community that actually deals with real issues out here. This shit is just sick and pathetic, the lengths people are willing to stoop down to just for a drop of clout. And I'd say shame on this individual, but I think he's completely incapable of feeling any shame, because anyone that could feel shame wouldn't do some pathetic shit like this. So yeah, he has a bunch of videos on his TikTok, so if you want me to make it part 2 on this guy, then let me know in the comments. Don't be like this guy. Like and sub if you're up to it. Comment below your thoughts on this. And thank you all for watching. Peace.